going on, guys? Tuning Tower Outdoors. Today we're going to show you guys how to create what I believe to be one of the cheapest popper bodies and fairly durable that you can put on for bass or for panfish or what have you. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take some craft foam you can find at your local stores. Walmart is where I found mine. And for today's video, I'm just going to be using a 4-aught Matsuo hook. No big deal. I like to take about a 3/4 inch strip. I like to start my strip of this foam, probably, we'll say we'll make it 3 inches, 3.5 for safe purposes. Alright, we're going to take this strip, we're going to take some super glue, and we're going to first start by rolling the strip. What we're going to do is we're going to super glue the one side and roll it tight. And then we're going to take a rubber band, we're going to put a rubber band around this and let it set. The tighter you can get that, the better off you'll be. Alright, now that we have our body fairly hard, I like to take my using mono here. You can probably get away with GSP, that's a little lighter. Or stronger, whatever. I take it back to where I see my head's going to be. Beautiful part about foam is if you notice that your head's going to take up the majority of that, that's probably okay. But if you want to, you can take your scissors and make some snips. Just take a little off of mine on both ends. And it gets a fairly clean look to it. Now, using my bodkin, I'm going to find the center hole. I'm going to bore it out a little bit more. And I'm going to apply some super glue to the threaded part of my I like to make a bunch of bodies all at once. That way my hands only get gross once. Now what I'll do is I will take the hole I bored, force your way onto the hook, like so. Now, a couple of options. You could hypothetically leave it to dry and super glue it, which I will probably leave to dry like this, but at the same time what I'm also going to do is once it's dry, I'm going to take my monofilament here, and I might be able to get away with it right now. I'm going to make a loose wrap on top, and I'm going to draw it tight. I'm going to do this a couple times. It's going to want to spin, so you're going to have to hold on to it. This part can be tricky, but it really helps anchor down the fly. This is why, in my opinion, it's important to use really heavy thread or monofilament. A few more wraps here. And essentially, your fly is done. Again, preferably, I would definitely suggest you waiting for the glue to dry, just because it makes things a little less messy. But for the video's sake here, I wanted to get this out to you guys. It's, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways to make the body look like this. The last thing I will do now is I'll get some, this happens to be top coat, diamond top coat. I'll diamond the whole thing, and I use a lot of lacquer style nail polish. And for example, on this one, I used white and a Sharpie, but you can, and then red on the front. But you can do any colors, purple, black, whatever. You can buy different color foams. It all works out, and it all looks good. This one's going to look great. It's going to be a little bigger than the other one. I like to make them in different sizes for my own sake. Hopefully you guys found the video informative. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the other videos in the playlist, guys. And until next time, guys, catch you guys on the flip side. Tight lines, and we're out.